Demdaco is a wholesale gift company. So we make things that you might find in a Hallmark store or a hospital gift shop and things like that. We provide giftware, home decor, holiday decor through a wonderful group of stores across the country and across the world that are kind enough to partner with us. And our tagline is that our hope is to lift the spirit. And that's what we try and do with our product and also with the way that we do business. We're a company that kind of grew at a decent clip for a period of time from 2000 to 2007. That coincided with a time for Demi and I of deepening our understanding of what the Christian story meant and what it would mean to business and vocation. Early on, we started to look at our company a little differently and started to understand that the product that we put out had a certain narrative, and that narrative had to be consistent with our understanding of truth. I belong to a church that, in its very DNA, has a theology of vocation that is very rich. They have embraced me as a business person and validated me in a lot of different ways. I see them around this building all the time. They'll come in to say hi, they'll come in to talk about a different topic, and they'll also spend time asking you about your world. For someone who is in the world of commerce, to have one of your pastors call up and say, hey, you know, I hear that interest rates are going to be at quite a low rate for a prolonged period of time. How's that going to affect you? That's amazingly affirming, because it says to you, well, they understand that what I do matters, that we employ people, that we are part of the larger economy, and we're called to be part of the larger economy. I think in earlier life, in an earlier part of my company, I probably would have looked for instances where I could bring my faith to work. We had the view of faith that I think many business people have, and that is a view that faith has a particular spot in your company at particular times. And for us, that view was that as business people, our job was to make money and to support the church and to support missionaries overseas somewhere, wherever they were. You know, those are good things. I mean, obviously, we are called to be in community, and the church is Christ's bride, and so it's right to want to support that. But it's wrong to have that be your complete view of the intersection of faith and business. And I think over the last 10 years, the paradigm shift for us has been one where we have understood that we're actually made to work. And I think now I look at all of business and all of life through the lens of the Christian story and try and understand it that way. When you actually believe that you're doing what Almighty God created you to do, you don't need to justify anything else. You don't need to feel second class. You don't need to feel like, boy, if only I was as holy as the missionaries or as the nonprofit workers or something like that, life would be great. You feel that in this very place you can do things that are completely pleasing to Him.